guys, so today we're going to be looking at more relationship stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. I texted a firefighter from an accident scene that I got home okay, and my boyfriend said it was betrayal or cheating. Okay, it depends what the text said. I got into a car accident and was extremely emotionally distraught afterwards. A firefighter at the scene helped to calm me down and gave me his number and told me to text him when I got home okay. I did and didn't think much of it. My boyfriend said he gave me his number because he was interested in me, and by texting him, I was showing him interest back, thus betraying my boyfriend's trust. He was very upset with me. This was not my intention at all, and I'm very confused. Did I cross a line of some sort, or is my boyfriend overreacting? Wow. You know what? I kind of agree, but also I get the girlfriend too. Like, what if the girlfriend genuinely didn't know that the firefighter was trying to hit on her? But at the same time, I do feel like it's weird for the firefighter to just give his number out. Like, that's not professional at all. Even if he was worried, that's not very professional. Because we all know that the firefighter isn't giving his number out to every single person he rescues. Right? He's probably only giving out his number to the people that he fancies or he's interested in, which is a red flag. So I get the boyfriend, but I also don't think the problem is big enough for them to break up, because I genuinely do not think that's cheating. I can't get over the fact that my boyfriend comforted his ex-wife while I was going through the aftermath of an abortion. Excuse me? A while ago, I had an abortion. It was physically and emotionally draining, and I really needed support, especially from my boyfriend. At the same time, his ex-wife, yes, ex-wife, was threatening to take her own life, and he ended up putting all his focus on her. He was constantly on the phone with her, checking in, reassuring her. I understand that a suicide threat is serious, and I don't want to sound cold. I genuinely get that it was a tough situation, but I felt completely abandoned. I was going through one of the most difficult things I've ever experienced, and he wasn't there for me emotionally. I felt invisible. He seemed to forget I was grieving too, and instead he gave all his emotional bandwidth to someone from his past. Oh my goodness, I would actually see red. I've tried to bring it up with him since, but I can't shake the feeling that I was put second in a moment when I needed to be first. I don't know how to move forward. Part of me wants to forgive him, but another part of me is still deeply hurt and resentful. Has anyone been through something similar? How did you deal with this? He doesn't have kids. Oh my goodness. I was gonna say, okay, if they have kids together, I totally understand him. He doesn't want his kids to go without a mum in their life. I totally get that. But they don't even have kids together. And he just lost his own kid. And if anything, he should call, emergency services for his ex-wife. Like, why are you with someone else if you're gonna still care so much for your ex? I personally don't think I could do that. If my boyfriend was like on the phone with his ex constantly, telling her that it's okay, you have me, you will always have me. Oh, you guys, get back together then. I accidentally rejected my coworker and friend, and I regret it. So I just moved to the city and was honestly really grateful to have found a friend. My coworker and I started getting close, and he became my work best friend, having lunch and breaks together. Then eventually he started offering me to come along to concerts, movies, etc. with his friends, and the whole time it was quite friendly, like I never got the vibe he was interested. We would even ride together sometimes, and I started going for runs together. We started sending each other reels or videos and just staying in touch throughout the day. Then he started coming over to my place because we started watching White Lotus together since we both liked it before, so we thought, oh, let's watch it together. But throughout all this, he never alluded to anything romantic, never touched me or flirted, introduced me to other people saying he's my friend. For my job, I often have to stay late to set things up for the next day. He started gradually offering more and more to stay and help me, even though our other coworkers would go for drinks. So he will leave himself out of things to help me. That's when I started getting the vibe. At some point, I even broke down to him about how hard moving away from my family was for me. I told him how guilty I felt leaving my parents and missing valuable items with them, and also how guilty I was about leaving my 11-year-old sister and missing milestones. I'm the older sister, if you couldn't tell. He was so understanding and really talked me through it and helped me. Then one day he was helping me set up a conference room, and I said, why are you doing this? Like, you are in no way obligated to do this, and it has nothing to do with your job at all. He then kind of started opening the floodgates and said, well, when you like someone, you do things for them. And I was like, what? What do you mean? Oh my God. Oh my gosh, I don't want her to reject him. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm getting teary over this, but it's so sweet. He's so sweet. The fact that he's not even like trying to make her feel uncomfortable, he's just helping her because he likes her. He didn't even like try to let her know because he wants her to stay comfortable. And he said, well, in case you couldn't tell, I have feelings for you. And I was like baffled. I asked him since when. He said, well, I liked you from the moment I saw you, which puzzled me even more. Like, why not just ask me out from the start? And he said, I guess I just wanted to get to know you first. Anyway, then he said, well, do you want to go on a real date? And I kind of freaked out. My fear of commitment kicked in, and I just reactively declined the date and said, I don't think that's a good idea. I got really scared and anxious, and I've always fled when something is about to become real. Then he just shut down, and he was awkward and silent until we left. I'm gonna cry. No. That shows that he's an even better man, because he liked her from the moment that he saw her, but he never made any moves on her. He just wanted to get to know her as a friend, you know, making sure that she feels comfortable around him and doing things to help her and make her life easier and listening to her rant and being there for her emotionally. That's rare. Okay, that's rare. That's rare nowadays. Well, the biggest regret, because ever since then, he hasn't engaged with me. It's been 2 days and he's avoiding me hard. No text, no eye contact. I couldn't even find him at lunch. When I finally went up to him and said, what about the date? He said, never mind, don't worry about it, and walked away. Oh, girl, you screwed up. Because you literally just rejected him. Did I miss my shot? Would he want me to push more about it? Because now that I've processed it and thought about what we could be, I'm into it. I'm so confused. So what is she into? Is she into him, or is she into the things that he does for her? Because there's a difference. Or is she just into the idea of him? Because if she was interested in him in the first place, why would she reject him? But now that she's like, oh my God, he's not doing all these things for me anymore. He's not paying attention to me anymore. He's not giving me attention anymore. I need it. So doesn't that just mean she just likes the things that he's been doing for her? I don't like that. Well, if I'm being honest, I always thought he was a great guy and exactly what I needed, because he's the more chill, soft-spoken type. And I love that, because I grew up with a very fiery dad with an extremely short fuse, so I always dreamed of finding someone who is more my wavelength. I mean, there's a reason why we work so well as friends, but I just didn't really think he would see me like that. Like, I didn't even let myself go there. I think I hurt his feelings by rejecting his date offer, even though I didn't mean to. Do I still have a chance to fix this, or does it seem like I've put him off being with me? I guess just be honest with him. Just tell him everything and being like, sorry, I freaked out that day. I really do like you. I was just a bit confused. Oil in my head. I shouldn't have reacted the way that I did. But if you let me make it up to you, let me bring you out on a date. And you know what? I actually like the way that he reacted. I like that because since he knew that she doesn't like him, he stopped doing everything for her. I like that, which means he was definitely serious about liking her only. I actually like that he didn't cling on to the idea of trying to like win her over still when she made it clear that she wasn't into him. I love that, but I still do feel like she has a chance, because it really did seem like he really liked her. So if she's just honest about everything and she's the one to ask him out on a date, he'll probably say yes. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!